cube and the cube roots of numbers. Okay, so we are going to consider the difference between the cube and cube roots of numbers. Okay, for cube of a number, let's start with 2. Okay, is represented by a smaller 3 at the power, having a 3 at the power of a number. This is the base, this is the number. So if we say 2 raised to the power of 3, so this is the cube. The cube of 2 is 3, represented by 3. Okay, so when I figure out the cube of 2, I'll say 2 times 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2, I have it to be 8. Okay, so if I have the cube of 5, I have it to be 5 times 5 times 5. Okay, 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 5, I have to be 125. Okay, the cube of 10, I have this to be 10 times 10 times 10. Okay, so this is 100, this is 1000. So for cube means multiplying the number involved by itself 3 times to have a particular answer, etc. So we can as well look for the cube of a decimal number. Let's say we have 1.2 raised to the power 3. So it means it's 1.2 times 1.2 times 1.2. That's what it means. So by the time we solve this gives, let us assume this is a whole number. 12 times 12 is 144. For 144 times 12, okay, we have this to be 8, we have this to be 8, we have this to be 2, we have 4, we have 4, we have 1. So here is 8, here is 12, here is 7, so we have 1728. Okay, but when you look at decimal place, we have a decimal place is the position of a number after the point. So we have just 1, 1, 1. So by the time we had it, we have 3. So let's assume we have the decimal point at the back of the whole number here. So 1, 2, 3. So for the cube root of, for the cube of 1.2, okay, we have it to be 1.728. Okay, so the opposite of this, the reverse of this, is to figure out the cube roots of this number given to us. Okay, so the reverse of cube is cube root. So for the cube roots of 8, okay, is represented by a radical sign. We have 3 and we have our own number 8. So which means what factor of 8 can we multiply by itself 3 times to give us 8? So we look at 2. 2 is a factor, 4 is a factor of 8. But I can't say 4 times 4 times 4. It won't give us 8, which is wrong. So I'll go for 2. So I'll say 2 times 2 times 2. For 2 times 2 is 4. For 4 times 2 is 8. So that means the cube root of 8 is 2. Okay. For the cube root of 27, okay, I have this to be 3 times 3 times 3. So that gives 27. Okay, so this is the only factor of 27 I can multiply together to give me 27. So that means the cube root of 27 is 3. Okay, looking for the cube root of 1000. Okay, so I can easily say 10 times 10 times 10. Okay, it gives me 1000. So that means the cube root of 10,000 is 10. So this is the difference between a cube and the cube root of numbers. Okay, for the cube root of numbers, for the cube of a number, it means multiply the number by itself 3 times. Okay, it arrives to a new set of a whole number. But for the cube root of number means look for a factor of the whole number involved that you can multiply by itself 3 times to give you the whole number in the radical sign. Thank you very much.